XRP Future Millionaire. It's 9:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to put this out in a little more professional way. I feel like we've slipped away a little bit. We're just kind of putting it out here. We're just yada, yada, yada. And it is what it is. We need to be more direct. We need to make sure we're on the same page. I don't bullshit. I don't put out FUD. What I do here is I cover XRP, XLM, DGB, Bitcoin. I'm going to cover Ethereum a little bit. But mainly XRP, XLM, DGB is my main focus. And then obviously Bitcoin. We'll go through the main things about XRP and XLM on most episodes. XRP guaranteed. And then I try to keep you guys ahead of the market. What I don't do is put out FUD. And what I don't accept is bullshit. So let's get through the charts. Let's do this in an appropriate, professional, and honest way with integrity. Unlike most of YouTube, I want to keep you guys a step ahead and without all the nonsense. So let's start off by hitting the intro. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. I keep you one step ahead. Okay, so first things first that I want to do, I want to cover some of the memes by UB2B, my meme genius UB2B. I really appreciate this. FUD fiends beware. I'm sorry, I understand now that I hurt people by speeding FUD. I promise I won't be a FUD fiend anymore. Please just treat me like a fart and let me go with the win. FUD assassins. UB2B. Live without regrets. I even had a head start early on. I also had the opportunity to reach cooperation with that person and establish a good relationship with him without any effort, but I buried it all single-handedly. I hate myself. I regret too much. Join Tom's army. UB2B. Don't be that guy. Tom gave you too many opportunities, but you were blind. If you just held even one of his given opportunities, you could have surpassed 10,000 people. Look at you, you're an ungrateful fool. Join Tom's army. UB2B. Find your destiny. FUD assassins. So UB2B, I want to thank you for sending that. I love starting off my day like that, and that's on FUD Assassins. That's his new Twitter. Make sure you go check out FUD Assassins and also UB2B in the comments below. Well, and in my video description, obviously. So, and then I wanted to read this real quick, and then we're going into the charts. So, technical indicator points to Bitcoin price bounce. The impending bearish moving average crossover on the weekly chart has proven to be a contrary indicator in the past. So once we do the bearish crossover, well, I'll read to you what we're seeing. A lesser technical analysis indicator signaling good times ahead for Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency 10-week simple moving average SMA is about to dip below the 50-week SMA, confirming a so-called bearish crossover. Historically, the negative signal has proven to be a contrary indicator, making interim price bottoms in the end of bear markets, as feature image shows. So it's got to drop to do this, but if it does drop down, the previous bearish cross dated mid-March 2020 occurred after Bitcoin's current blah 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 introduced crash to 4,000. Bitcoin picked up in the subsequent months, setting record highs above 20,000 by December. Similarly, Bitcoin bottomed out and rebounded at least 25% following the confirmation of the negative crossover in January 2020 and mid-June 2018. Moving averages are based on backward-looking data, thus on weekly and monthly charts, bearish and bullish crossovers can be taken to represent oversold or overbought conditions and the potential for price bounce and bull market corrections. That said, technical studies are unreliable as standalone indicators, and seasoned traders prefer to read chart-based signals with money flow and fundamentals, which are currently signaling a low probability of a significant price bounce. Bitcoin suffered a deeper drop following the confirmation of the first bear cross between 10 and 50-week moving averages seen in September 2014. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thought that was fascinating. So now let's get through the chart so you guys can see what's going on. Right now, ADA is the only one that's really bounced. ADA was suffering some hard drops, and there was a really good buy down there around $1.05. Wish I would have seen it when it actually hit the bottom. ADA is trying to bounce on this uptrending. It's in the symmetrical. It looks like to me it came down and reconfirmed. So you could have a nice move here. We talked about this from $1.36 roughly. But sorry, I just woke up a little while ago. It bounced on the uptrending support. And now we're looking at $1.35 support, $1.38 support, $1.44 resistance on algo. As long as we hold $1.38, that could be a nice swing trade. Bitcoin's come down 491 points. It's down to 46,500. Bitcoin's got to make up its mind now, because if it comes down any farther, we could have a big issue. See, we came down to 42,292 already. You can only take so many times, though, up at the top around 44.5 without breaking it. That's what we were talking about. Now, can we have a bull pennant here? We could. In the 30-minute time frame, we're using that 42,499. We're trying to use it as a support. We did come through it twice, but we did pull back. We're well below the 200-day and 30-minute, which is at 42,956. So I'd say we're squeezed between 42,499 and 42,956 with Bitcoin. We fall down, we have 41,979, and there's not much in between that and 40,575, and then that bottom at 39,590. So we're gonna see how this reacts, but this is either one overextended right shoulder or it's a inverted left arm, or waiting to come up to one more level. So it's going to be a very interesting Monday, because there's a lot of potential here both ways. We just have to watch very carefully. XRP is down 2.14% to 76,223. We're using 75 cents as support. Overwhelmingly using 80 cents in this area as resistance. We're dangerously close to falling back into this inside-out wedge, and if we do, this can be highly volatile swings. So if we're up here, though, you can make a nice push up. So that's what you're looking for. XRP, XLM. You've got bottom side of this 25 form. We talked yesterday how all these were on the bottom sides. Other symmetrical triangle, so we thought they'd break on Monday to the downside. Exactly what they did. XLM was at 26.4 yesterday. Now it's at 25.4 resistance. We have support underneath at 23.1. And our baby DGB. DGB rounded itself and got rejected at 2898 last night. We talked about it. And now we're looking at the 2898 resistance and 2525 support, unless we want to talk about a drop to here and have something like 2650, and then it can slide down. But we got to get back above 2898, or this is very bearish for DGB. And in fact, with them doing this, if this doesn't slip back up, this could have created an M-topping reversal on most of these patterns. And then I want to end with XDC. XDC fell way back there, and it's using 8880 as the resistance, 8303 as support. In fact, the 200-day week is at about an 896, so it's got to get top side of that. So that's what I'd be looking for with XDC. A lot of these look like they really could come falling back through very hard. So we really need to pay attention. If these do fall through, it's going to be a very big problem. All of these are on the same things in the bigger time frames. So you can see they came back down to the symmetrical triangle in the 1 year symmetricals, and they're hitting it as resistance. So XRP is going to get sucked into this like vortex or black hole. XLM, it's the same thing. It's on the bottom side of the symmetrical triangle. For the first time, for the first time in like a year, we're using these as resistance. If this holds true, guys, these are going to be some massive drops. Every single one of these that we cover are doing the same thing. They're on the bottom side of their symmetricals. And now DGB is about to fall inside of that inside-out wedge. And if it gets inside of there, look out. Look out. Because you could just as easily follow this way down here and have it like this. Because that's what's going to end up happening. So pay attention, be alert, don't do anything stupid, and I'll be back when appropriate. Hit that like button. I seen a few people ask me how to join Tom's Army. You go to my YouTube. You go to my channel. You go to the communities tab or the membership tab. Well, there is no membership tab until you join, but the community tab or whatever the hell it's at on my channel. You got to go to my channel, and you'll see a join button on my homepage. So let me go to so we go to my channel, my community, and then if I'm a member on here, so but you can go into here and then you can join Tom's Army. You might have to go to your desktop browser. I do have it in the video description below, so just click on the video description below and go to the link. Other than that, it should be on my homepage. If you don't see a join button on the homepage, you have to go to the desktop browser, go to my XRP Future Millionaire homepage, and where you can subscribe to my channel, it's right next to there. There's a join button. Stay blessed, everybody. I really appreciate the continued support.